Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Tonight's message might be a heavy one, but it is a message that I feel is very much needed at this time. There seems to be a common theme coming up, and this theme is in regards to our suffering. The suffering that most of us have felt for a very long time. And I'm talking generational suffering, generational trauma. I'm going to ask that you be present with this message with an open mind and an open heart. If this message invokes feelings in you, please seek out appropriate channels of expressing and processing anything that comes up for you. Speak to a counselor, call your local crisis center. It is time we resolve and move through these traumas so we can stop passing them on to our future generations. Tonight I ask Spirit for help. I ask Spirit for help in what is most needed. What do we need to hear right now so that we can stop this passing on of our traumas? We are being given a great opportunity to look our fears directly in the face. We are being asked and guided and pushed to face all of the muck that is coming to the surface right now. The only way we can push through, work through, and clear once and for all the trauma that lies within, the trauma that has been passed on and we're carrying like this weight. The one best way we can do that is to see it. There is so much going on in this world right now, and it is literally bringing all of this muck to the surface so that we can see it. Once we see it, we bring light to it and we can clear it. We can move through shame and guilt and fear by seeing it. We have this very unique opportunity right now. We are like magicians in our own worlds. But our magic can transform our lives, our inner lives, which then transforms outer lives. And we get to be an example. We get to be a light. We get to be a listening ear to the next group of people that need guidance, that need assistance, that needs a listening ear to help them face whatever it is that they need to face so they can resolve and clear it. This clearing opens us up. It brings light back into our bodies, and this light brings up more gunk. So you might be going through cycles. You might be going through patterns. Why is this coming back to our attentions? Well, because we're coming from a different place. We're coming with new tools to learn how to work together be in communion with one another and using all our gifts together into this world, it is like that great tapestry that people talk about, where we're like all these individual threads weaving together to make a beautiful picture. No one expects life to be perfect. Nobody expects this magnificent dream world, right? We're not there yet, and that's quite okay. But how do we navigate these rough waters? How do we navigate them now? Because maybe, just maybe one day, we can actually experience joy more than we experience pain. Can you allow yourself to just imagine that for a couple minutes? What would it feel like if your day was filled with more joy than it was chaos or struggle or fear? What if we had the resources and we had the connections so that when we start feeling these feelings, we actually have the support to help us through them? Some people really cannot imagine that, and it is time we rise up and be those examples for those people. It can feel like a very dark place when you feel alone. In that alone time, you get to sit with yourself, and that can be very uncomfortable. But you're never alone. You are always connected. You're connected to your higher power, and you are connected to other people around you, people that are experiencing similar experiences that you're experiencing. You just may not know them. You may not see them. You may not feel them. But knowing you are connected to something will keep you grounded and ready and give you the strength you need to face some of the hardest things you're ever going to have to face. But facing those fears, facing those things that are bubbling up, anything that has created shame or guilt in your life, facing that will also make you the strongest person you've ever known in your life. There's judgment that is perceived from people, or we believe people are going to judge us. Especially right now with the cancel culture, it's very easy to get into that mode. But when you're connected to yourself and to your higher power, you can realize that you will be guided to the people that are here to support you. And those people that are here to judge, that's just mirroring to you something that you still need to work through. And it's all okay. It all serves a purpose. When I was a young girl, I had 3 very powerful people in my life that I lost to cancer. And I was devastated because they were some of the strongest people I knew. But watching them go through what they went through also made me see the strength in one's own resolve. We have the ability to create what we want to create. Our mindset, our connection, our faith in something greater, or just faith in yourself, that can take you places that you've never known, that you've never thought you would experience. While those 3 family members had died, I got to see the beautiful gift that they left behind. And that was a gift for me to start my own journey of knowing that there is more out there to what people had been telling me. Yes, you can take a medicine for this, or yes, you can do this when you're sick. But I was able to see that I could learn tools that could not only empower me, but empower my family, my community, anybody that resonated with it. And if nothing else, I learned so many new ways of taking care of myself, that when somebody needed or asked for help, I may not have been able to do it, but I could guide them to some ideas that may resonate with them. We have to be open to whatever is piquing our interest. We have to be open to new, creative, outside of the box thinking, because spirit is trying to get our attention. Are we ready to listen? Are we ready to overcome these challenges? Are you ready to overcome these challenges? If you are ready, please drop a comment in the box below and let me know you're ready. As a way to give back, anybody that drops a comment down below, I will pull a card that I'm intuitively guided for and leave you a brief message. Our journey starts now. Our journey starts now. It's the present moment. There is nothing more than right now. So every second that continues to go forward, you have a choice. Do you choose to live in the now moment? Do you choose to think, I can do something different now? It is safe for all of us to dream. It is safe for all of us to imagine and create a world that we want to live in. We get to create how we're feeling. We create the circumstances that come to our attention? Some say yes. It depends on where you're at in your journey and how that resonates for you. But no matter what's happening outside of you, you have a way of staying centered and balanced. You have a way of working through that doesn't bring more chaos to your life, that brings you more joy and peace and love in that very moment. We can take these little steps, 1 second, 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 day. We take these steps in those little increments, and then they lead up to bigger steps. Commit to your heart, commit to you, make a commitment for the future and the life that you want to live. If you struggle with taking action steps, or if you struggle seeing the bigger picture, there are people and there are tools that you can use to help navigate that. So for example, I'm a very big picture thinker. I get these great ideas, action steps, or knowing specifically what I need to do in order to accomplish goals that I have set for myself. Sometimes those are a challenge for me, because I can be lofty and I literally could sit all day and just find solutions to things, or create or dream of new ways of doing things. Implementation and action steps are a challenge. So I have to find people in my life, and I'm very directly guided, I think, to certain people, because they are teaching me how to navigate those areas that I need more practice on, such as the action steps. They help me stay organized and focused on that creation that I envision, and implementing the steps to get to that creation, which it just continues to unfold and unfold and unfold. It is like a flower that's blossoming. You start with the petals tightly closed, and you just continue to open and unfurl. And it's just so beautiful. But you can't do it alone. Just like the flower needs the sun, it needs the earth, it needs water and rain. We need that too. We need to replenish ourselves. We need other people as a community to implement these wonderful ideas. We need strength from one another too. There is so much that is untapped in this world. And some of it, I believe it's fear. Some of it is not being able to take the blinders off and seeing clearly as to why. Why are we reacting the way that we're reacting? Why is somebody else treating us the way that they are? Are we taking things personally? And it is okay if you do that. Don't get stuck in those situations. I just keep seeing a vision of like a cheerleader with the pom-poms and go, woohoo, encouraging. I think right now we all could use some encouragement. There's some really heavy stuff going on right now. We're digging deep. We're going into the shadows, but we don't get stuck there. We see things clearly for what they are. And if we can't, we talk to somebody and say, what is going on right now? Help me see this from some other perspective. What do I need to learn, or what do I need to know? What is this experience trying to show me? We are at a place where we are diving deep. When we dive deep into things, we need to be anchored, but we also have to be anchored on both ends. So we have to maintain our connection to the divine, to the higher power, whatever that is for you. You have to remain connected. That connection will allow you to open up to different perspectives and not take things so personally. And maybe, just maybe, the other person is coming to you with their guilt, shame, and fear, because together you can somehow, you may not know it now, but there may be somehow that you guys are actually breaking cycles. You're learning how to do things in a different way. Have those hard, challenging conversations. Be awkward. It's okay. If people don't understand you, if people want to judge you, that is okay. Then they're not your group. You're not here to please everybody. It is okay. But there are people that are aligned with you. There are people that need whatever it is that you have to offer. Again, a listening ear, a smile, the information you know, the knowledge base that you have. You may be channeling spirit for them. You may have a gift for them that you are like, why did I just say that? Well, Maybe they needed to hear it at that moment in time. Love and fear. I'm going to read this from one of the cards that I just pulled. Love and fear cannot exist in the same space or at the same time, as they are very different vibrations. If you are feeling fear, imagine breathing in green or pink light and feel any fear or lower energies transforming into love. Know you are fully present, and in a vibration of love, you feel safe, knowing exactly what to do in any circumstance or situation. This is now your reality. Say to yourself, I trust I am a channel of love and wisdom. My higher self will guide me at all times and in all situations. Now that I know this, I can relax, have fun, and live my life present in each moment. Go out. Be a blessing in this world. Be a blessing to yourself. Because together we can change the narrative. Sending you so much love and light and ability to work through those shadows.